Hey Brickmaniacs, welcome back to another Vault preview. We've got a huge collection for you this week, or this month as usual. We've got a bunch of display models, we've got some micro brick battle, and to sweeten the deal, Minifigs are back.
We have minifigs. So we've gotten to the point where some of the older sets, we no longer need to keep the minifigs around for replacements, that we're wiping them out. So so the Vault kits are done. Now we're going to the minifigures from there. So about 10 kits per Vault day. This time happens to be about 21 minifigures. So World War I, Vietnam era, Cold War, modern. So it's a little bit of everything thrown in there. So it's a good selection. I'm kind of excited because we're just like cracking into minifigures, which has been off limits for about the last year.
Once again, because we've tried to make sure that every kit has its figures. The other thing to make note of as well is that this isn't a new production run of any of these figures. This is quite literally Dan and Tracy raiding the UV department and putting together some of the figures that were previously kit exclusive. So not brand new, incredibly limited quantities, but still, this is the only place where you're going to find these figures available standalone, unless it's going to be on the reseller market.
They are new condition.
Yes.
They've not been out there in the world. These haven't been on display anywhere. They've been in our reserve stock, which we always do. We always make extras just in case a Vault kit comes back, it's missing its figures, something gets broken, lost, or needs to be replaced.
Contingency plans.
We don't always, not for every kit, we don't know. Sometimes there's no extras.
Right.
But when there are, we definitely save them and keep them around just for this occasion. Well, this is what happens when they don't, we end up with leftovers at the very end.
This is the only place that they would ever go, especially if they were, previously only with kits. And then, as you guys know, in the past, we've had some standalone ones that were, out of production stuff. So this is the only place that you're going to find kind of the unique side of Brickmania, if you will, which I think nothing better on this table maybe represents that than the micro brick battle collection. Right. Just because some of those are going way back.
Right, and they predate the store. So when some of these micro brick battle models, these game pieces were released, there was only 2 stores.
Right.
None of them are as old as just the Mall of America stores. But yeah, I mean, we've had 2 stores for most of our retail existence. But some of these, I mean, they've been sent back from those early stores, and it's kind of cool seeing them here. We are redoing a lot of micro brick battle stuff. These are like the legendary ones, and I'm happy to see them back.
Yeah.
Even if it's just here, it's just I forgot about them.
Yeah, no, it is. It's cool to remember, just kind of like, oh, that's right, all the different scenarios you could have made. I'm sure there's some epic collections people have out there. But obviously, if you need to add one more piece to that collection, you'll have a chance to do that tomorrow.
Last chance on a lot of this stuff. So those are kind of vintage, and it's kind of cool to see them back. Same with the figures we went through, but that's you'll see tomorrow which figures. I'm not going to get too heavily into that.
That's the fun part about going to the website, seeing exactly what's showing up and populating around 8 o'clock. The other thing I think that's interesting about this Vault haul is that we're really starting to see kind of, frankly, new limited edition kits that have hit the end of their production cycle, and now they're done, they're sold out in stores. So now they're coming back here for their literal last stop. 2 excellent examples right here.
Panzer IV, this, I love that version.
Yeah, it's awesome.
The Panzer IV, that's the second of the Panzer IV, like late model Panzer IVs we've done with the full detail printing and the custom side skirts. And then the broom bar in front of it.
Yeah.
So it's another one it was limited edition, very, very hard to get when it first came out. I mean, it wasn't hard to get, you could order it, but the window was very small.
Yes, it was a quick
one week, and it was once and done. So that's a lot of the limited editions are that way, and you're starting to see them in here. So you have the JLTV. I think we had the MLTV last time. I mean, there's just things are coming, and the black, the black BF 109. They're coming back. I mean, at least for while we have them. This is the last display copies. We've got the Daimler armored car,
DPV.
the Desert Patrol vehicle. So yeah, don't miss out. Dicker Max. I mean, talk about like we did a single run of 50 and never ended up getting back to do more of those. So very limited edition, very rare. Tiger 131 made that. Umar made that one.
Well, and the cool thing about some of those is the production display models actually come out of that batch of 50.
Oh yeah.
So you're talking about like there are 50 total just including the one you got down. Yeah, right, exactly. So it's like that's kind of nuts to think about, is if you're picking up one of these display models on a run that only had 50, you're still getting in on one of the only 50. We didn't make them on top of the batch. So yeah, some of these might as well be limited edition.
Well, they are. I mean, every Brickmania kit is
to a degree, for
sure, limited edition. Some are more limited than others. Some had maybe they were around for 2 batches over the course of a year. Some had several batches. But there are a lot that were just like once and done. This
Pretty quick.
This
Yep.
BF-109 right here.
Love the camo scheme on that. This is
yeah,
a
that
really
does look-
unique era of stuff that we were exploring back when we were doing Falkland stuff.
This was not Falklands. This
this-
is a 6-day war.
Oh, fair enough.
yeah.
I should have known by the stars.
Yeah. it is a Dassault Mirage by Nicholas Kramer, which he's not done many kits for Brickmania.
That's
In fact,
another thing,
He's,
too,
he's
yeah.
actually stopped. He was doing his own NK customers. He's not doing anything else. So like you're not going to be able to get any more Nicholas Kramer stuff. So it's very rare that we've only done a few, and obviously it's at the tail end.
Yeah,
so
right.
I don't think you're going to see much more. It might even be the last one period that we're ever going to have. So.
That's cool to think about. You think about, especially you talk about the Ukraine stuff down here. Like this was obviously a collaborative effort between not just you, but a bunch of other designers, people donating designs and whatnot. So that's another thing that the last chance you get in the vault is sometimes it's the last time a designer built something for us.
Right. And that was a real high point for the Brickmania crew. We all these kits were very popular, but we as the cycle goes, they will go out of production. And there is the Heroes of Ukraine book that just came out, but not everything that's on the table here is in that book.
Yeah, right. Well, and obviously you get the full instructions and
You
the
get
kit
instructions,
stuff
the figure, everything. So,
Yeah, everything that
So
comes
these are
along
actual.
with it.
Those are actual kits. It's it's not like these are prototypes or anything. All
Printed
of these
elements,
I think
yep.
you touched on it before. These are all actual kits. Nothing here is hobbled together from Frankenstein together like you see on eBay a lot. So.
Yes. I have the instructions. I ordered the parts myself. It's genuine.
Yeah.
Not the same.
missing
Got an
all the
Osprey
printed-
hiding over here?
Yeah,
Just like-
I'm surprised that we actually had that.
No kidding. You didn't just take it off the Macon while you were out, out in California?
No, the Macon still has a bunch. I think there's 10 out there. But yeah, no, this is. I would actually like to put that on the Macon and take because there's some of the other ones on the Macon are older kits. But no, this is the last Marine Corps Osprey. I don't think there's any more in the system.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't quote me on that because we just got another shipment of stuff back from all the stores. Like, hey, we tell the stores, hey, send X, Y, and Z back, and sometimes it's a lot.
Yeah.
It all comes at once.
Takes a minute to go through.
Right.
So, but you find a lot of gems, even just some of the unique models, whether they got a large production run or not, or small, but it's like you just haven't seen anything like it in the inventory for quite a while, so it's cool to.
And some of these are last. I mean, like literally, like you're not going to see them in the vault again. So I want to stress that, like, don't sit on it. Oh, they've got 4 more of them because we might not.
Well, and even longer until you loop back around and make a new version on a lot of these too, because it's a long time before there'd be enough demand for a full run, if ever. Yeah.
So, 65 models I counted, and 21 different figures. So it's a larger than normal vault for us. There's still some treasures on there from before. You're going to see some additional stuff being dropped that's not even on this table. So maybe the last copies. We had duplicates.
Sure.
They're gonna be coming back. So this is just the stuff that was built unique from returns from display copies for this vault. There will be a bunch more stuff dropping more.
Sweet. Well, there you have it, Brickmaniacs. This is the preview of the Vault Haul with even more to be expected along the way, which is going to be totally awesome. Remember, minifigures arriving in this one as well. Everything goes live at 8 o'clock across the board. We'll make sure to have an email in your inbox by then as well. Otherwise, I know a lot of you like to just sit there and click refresh on the site too, so you're welcome to do that as well.
It doesn't populate all at once.
I know. It takes a minute.
Yeah, it comes in. It'll come in waves. So yeah. Just keep hitting the refresh button until you see. And these are one of a kind. So unfortunately, you are going to have to hurry.
Yep. It'll be a race against the clock, but you'll have that satisfaction if you're able to pull the checkout off at the last minute. So so there you have it. This once again live 8 a.m. tomorrow. Otherwise, anything else?
No, we'll do this again next month, and then after that, it's World War Brick.
There we go. Cool. Thanks for watching.